Welcome back into Trask Coliseum. UNC Wilmington and William & Mary, the season finale for both these teams, and we'd like to welcome you that have been watching the Charlotte 49ers and the George Washington Colonials on Masson. Along with Billy Lee, the coach, I'm Patrick Johnson. How about that? Charlotte rallying to the victory. Bobby Lutz's club down double digits late in that game as GW has had a tough season, but the Niners in the upper echelon of the A-10 get the victory on the road.
That's a great upset victory. I'm sure they're excited.
Seahawks played George Washington earlier in the season. Misfires, the Seahawks have taken an abundance of threes early on.
Well, they have, and they're having some difficulty attacking this zone defense. The zone defense itself has precluded and taken away inside play by UNCW, and they're looking for a niche.
Pick and pop. McDowell drills the three. That play killed UNC Wilmington in the victory at Kaplan Arena in Colonial Williamsburg earlier in the year when the Seahawks won on a tip-in by John Fields late off a miss by this man, Tomko. Fields not in the lineup tonight. Tomko is gimpy with bad feet. Three, no good by Grant, who hit one from the head of the circle earlier. And the baseline rebound collected by Kendricks Brown, but a steal. Another turnover for Brown. Tomko, beautiful give and go. Deloach tried the reverse, couldn't convert.
That's a good 2-on-1, and Tomko was correct to give it right back to Deloach when you have a 2-on-1 like that.
Here's a three, bombed in by McDowell, and that is the fifth three ball. Make it the sixth three ball that the Tribe have registered here, and they've opened a 21-9 lead.
Well, it is a sight to see how they're shooting the basketball right now. I know they're a very good shooting basketball team, no doubt about it, but they certainly are shooting the ball well.
They are sizzling. 7 of 11 here early on. The Seahawks just 3 of their first 11 from the floor. McDowell, you see his numbers, 9th in the league in scoring. He's showing no ill effects of any kind of hip pointer or anything like that Tony Shaver was talking about earlier.
A great shooter. He's 6'7". He can get himself open. He can get into the shot. He has inside play. He can move outside. He does everything for them but change the light bulbs and cook popcorn.
I tell you, William & Mary, if they get a victory tonight, they will lock up the 3rd seed in next week's CAA tournament. Seahawks with the win can finish 9th. A loss, they'll be the 10 seed. And William & Mary could tumble to as low as 5th, depending on how the scenarios play out. So both these teams, especially the Tribe, with a lot to play for here tonight. In fact, William & Mary looking for only their 6th 20-win season since the early 1950s. Billy, I think you were in your 10th year coaching at that point.
Yes, I might be older than baseball.
Tomko penetrating, and he lost the handle, and it's a steal for William & Mary. The Seahawks have not been turning it over a lot lately, just 17 combined the last 2 games, though they average 16. A three, good from the head of the ring by McDowell, and he has got a good one going here early. That gives him 13 early markers. His team's got a 15-point lead, 24-9.
Well, that came off the secondary break. He moved right into the shooting pocket and had rhythm and knocked that down.
Tomko tries to answer with a trifecta. No good. The Seahawks getting nothing inside. And I think the difference is these threes for William & Mary are relatively comfortable. Sumner, good power move. Couldn't convert with a hand in his face. The rebound collected underneath by Downey. The senior who got the start here, the 5 seniors starting, including Wolf, who has the basketball now. Tomko, and the Seahawks now going to run a little bit of offense here. Both these teams run that variation, if you will, the Princeton offense.
Well, what you see there is a ball screen for Tomko. They're trying to get inside of that zone, and they did leave Downey open.
He can dial distance, but he missed long there. Good reset. Tomko open for 3. And you can tell he hasn't really had a lot of practice minutes logged here lately.
Well, he hasn't. He hasn't had an opportunity to be out at practice. He's playing right now, but he has not had an opportunity to practice.
The ball bouncing the Tribe's way off that near turnover. A misfire by Rum, though, as the youngster Rum, the freshman from Chapel Hill, North Carolina, could not convert. On the other end, a whistle. It'll drop.
Johnny Wolf, a wiggler.
The Wolfman howls on senior night.
That's what I call a wiggler. He gets in there, leans in, stretches out, pulls it over the top. Here you see him coming in, double pumping it, shooting that underhand shot. That little shaver wiggled between the cracks.
Rendelman back into the game for UNC Wilmington. Keith Rendelman playing a great brand of basketball right now under interim coach Brooks Lee. And Wolf, who had 16 points off the bench in their 6-point win against Drexel on the road, now in the scoring book as he completes the 3-point play. He's the #1 shooter of free throws in the CAA, 28th nationally.
Well, he is a great shooter, but he just needs to get more opportunities at the free throw line.
Kitts slowing things up. McCurdy now at the point. McCurdy, who played for Bob Hurley at St. Anthony in New Jersey. They've turned out a few good ones over the years, haven't they?
Oh, absolutely.
Kitts.
Little Bobby Hurley can make you a good coach.
McDowell will take the three.
Well, he is human. He did miss one.
Kitts. And a foul is going to be called by our lead official, Sean Cassidy here. That one will be charged on Wilmington, and that'll be their fourth. And it will go on UNC Wilmington's Darryl Felder, the redshirt junior in the lineup.
Here you see the shot going up and them going to rebound. McDowell finally missed a shot, and Rendelman got shoved under by Kitts. Kitts is very strong, and at 6'10", is very hard to guard down there.
Mercer into the game. He got the start here on senior night. Sumner up for three. And all of a sudden, William and Mary's gone cold.
Well, UNCW just needs to withstand and to keep chipping, because you know that they can't be as hot this way all the game.
Felder out of the corner.
Well, that was a quick ball reversal, and ball reversals are important to any offense, but particularly when you're playing